Okay, we're rolling.
We are?
Yeah.
Oh. Alright, well, welcome to another episode of Talking Bollocks! I did a spring theme because it's getting warm outside. It's
Pretty.
spring. I think it's officially spring, right?
I bloody hope so.
It was like a month ago or something, the spring solstice. So we have flowers here. Brill and Josh.
We're butterflies.
We are butterflies. And today's episode, well, I guess the audience is wondering who this little character is. This is Farfel, I believe.
It is Farfel the Wonder Dog.
Farfel, that's his full legal name?
Well, I think her name on the pedigree papers is Sweet and Saucy Chihuahua's Farfel Wex.
Really?
Yeah, it's like they have retardo dog names when it's a pedigree. You have to mention the breeder, and she said, do you want a different name? I was like what? No, Farfel Wex is fine.
Huh. How do you spell that, just in case people want to Google Farfel?
If you Google, you will find her website. It's F-A-R-F-L. Farfel.
Oh, really? It seems almost like...
Farfel.
Why wouldn't there be an E at the end? Because Farfel is some kind of salad, or what is it?
Well, it's like Jewish couscous. It's like wheat, tiny bits of little wheat, and you like put hot water on it, and it's kind of disgusting. We had it recently in honor of Farfel, and it was gross.
And is that what Farfel is named after?
That and, well, it's kind of the default Jewish name for a dog.
Oh, really?
Yeah, like there's a dog called Farfel in Seinfeld, and there was an old Nesquik commercial with a ventriloquist dog that said chocolate. You can Google that as well. And he was called Farfel. Okay,
so it's kind of like Spot, or...
Yes.
I'm trying to think of what the English...
Oh. It's like Spot because it means something very little as well, and she's quite small.
I have noticed that. It's not that we're giants, just to, you know...
Giant people with like a regular-sized dog.
If you were tuning in just now, you would be like, what? Who are these humongous humans?
Huge people.
Because Farfel kind of looks like it's been shrunk. I was saying when I first met him today.
It's a girl.
Sorry, yeah, I know. In my notes, I thought on the way here, I was like...
she's wearing a red sparkly collar.
Farfel sounds like a guy's name. That's why I was thrown a bit.
She was nearly called Kugel.
Kugel would be cute.
Yeah. We like Farfel better. It was a bit of a debate, family debate.
Yeah.
What should we call the dog? Or Kigel, because my husband's family are from Poland.
Kigel?
So they say Kigel.
Isn't Kigel like the exercises you do for your...
That's Kegel.
Right, okay. Because you wouldn't
lady parts.
Right, yeah, the lady parts. We wouldn't want to name a dog that. You'd be yelling that in the park.
Lady parts!
Lady
Come
parts!
Back!
Yes,
don't chase that.
You'd get a lot of different people coming to you when you yelled that out.
There are enough nutters in the park. I don't want to be shouting.
I've often been in parks yelling lady parts.
That doesn't surprise me.
Right, and I haven't gotten the response that I'm looking for, exactly.
Again.
But I guess we've already skipped ahead, but the topic of today's show is we're going to interview you about Farfel, a very cute dog.
Pretty cute.
Did we set the timer for this, just by the way?
No, just do it. It's fine.
Wing it. Okay.
Wing it.
So Farfel's a new dog, and I was going to interview you about the dog.
Please, I'm ready.
Okay, so I've already covered off how did you come up with the name. That was my first question.
Jewish dog name.
Okay, check. Does it know it? I guess I should refer to it as she.
Would rather you did.
Right, sorry. Does she know any tricks?
She can do round in a circle.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah, I tried paw, but she got a bit snappy, didn't like that.
Paw?
Like when you say paw, shake.
It sort of shakes your hand.
Yeah, she's not down with that.
Well, she's kind of small. She might lose her...
It's a bit tricky. You have to get really down low. That's hard.
But so around the circle, do you have to lead her with food?
Well, yeah, I do at the moment. She's learning it round in a circle, and she goes all around and sits nicely.
Okay, well, that's a good trick.
It's pretty good.
Yeah, good for you, Farfel.
I think you can see her doing it on farfel.com if you want to see that trick.
Farfl.com.
Go there. There's lots of her chasing the cat as well, which is pleasing.
She's going to be a Hollywood star, this dog. Oh, Farfel. What feelings does the family project onto her?
Oh, wow, that's a hard question.
Yeah, there was a good
when my husband gets angry, it's all the dog's fault.
Yeah, that kind of thing. There was a good article on The Onion
a while ago. Why I order...
There was an article in The Onion a while ago about like each family member projecting their different things. Like the teenage son thinks the dog is, ostracized or whatever, and the wife thinks the dog isn't appreciated. Like everybody's projecting.
I think that's bollocks.
Yeah, well, it was a spoof article.
Oh, The Onion, of course. Sorry.
Yeah, but
I obviously the fact that she's not working enough in the entertainment industry. My daughter, probably that she has too much homework.
Yeah.
My husband, that he isn't getting 10 grand per personal appearance.
So yeah,
that's what's happening. Farfel's soaking that all in.
Yeah.
And just blowing it out.
But she's got her website, so I think her career is going to.
Yeah, she's pretty high profile.
And with these talking show appearances, I think she's going to go far in that.
I think so. I think I'm going to try and get her to sit so that people can actually see her little face.
And my next question was, what is the breed known for? So this is a Chihuahua.
Oh, right? Yeah, the Mexican, very protective. Like when you came up, she was a bit growly.
Oh yeah, she was yip yip yip. And normally I'd be scared of a barking dog, but I was like, wait, seriously, what are you going to do?
That's pathetic.
Yeah, it was just kind of
sad.
Whatever. Like I think even if she bit me, would I even notice?
No, yeah. Not really. She doesn't really. She'll pretend and then doesn't really bite you. A bit like the cat.
Yeah.
They're known for being very protective. I've said that. They're very bright, despite their size. They're not like pea brains.
No, I noticed earlier you would say down, so that was another trick it does.
Oh yeah, she'll do sitting down for food and stuff. She's pretty good.
And she doesn't like apples, or she sometimes does, but she wasn't.
She likes green apples, but she wasn't down with it today because you were eating chopped liver and she wanted the chopped liver.
It's kind of it's like apples are good, but if there's meat.
There's chopped liver. That's.
It's kind of like when you're in a bar at night and if there's a really hot chick, then the less hot chicks are I'm not really, but if they were the only chicks there, it's like I'll eat that apple.
Tenuous at best.
How has the dog affected your daily schedule? Has it changed things?
It runs my schedule. She wakes up early. I have to take her out to make a pee. I usually walk her for an hour in the morning, which is good for me. Get off my fat ass. Yeah, the summer will be interesting when my kid goes to camp, because then we'll be more footloose and fancy free, and we'll have to make more plans for the dog.
You'll probably notice it more, because I think that I've heard if you're family with kids and stuff and you have to be home for the kids and take care of them anyways, the dog doesn't really affect you. But if you're say you're a single person or adults with the dogs and you're like, oh yeah, we just can't go out or stay out or take off for the weekend or whatever.
Well, one of the reasons I bought her was that she's really portable. And she's had all her shots, so.
You can stick her in your pocket.
Well, you can take her across the border. That's the main thing.
Like
so when we drive,
because of the shot. No, I don't know. I'm just saying, what does their portability have to do with the border? Because
you can, it's easier to take her with you when you go to the States, that's what I'm trying to say.
So that's easier to travel the side, and then the shots allows you to take it over.
The shots and the microchipping and the rabies thing.
Oh, really? So she's like a
she could go to England now. Yeah, she's Robo-Dog.
Wow. She can go to England? I can't even go to England.
They don't let you in.
Have you had pets before?
Yeah, I grew up with loads of dogs. At one point we had 2 dogs, 2 cats, 5 guinea pigs, a couple of rabbits, gerbils, hamsters. This is all at the same time. 2 tortoises. We did live near a farm.
Near a farm?
We had a lot of room.
But you weren't a farm?
No, it was like a zoo.
Wow.
So we had lots of animals when I was little, and then I haven't really had a pet. I had a rat.
Oh yeah.
Which I really liked, but not as good as a dog, really.
No.
I wanted a dog for ages.
Yeah, well, I mean, this isn't really that far off a rat. I mean,
she looked like a rat when she was a baby. When she ran along the skirting boards, I was like,
what is that?
That's like or a mole.
Is that as big as she gets?
Well, she's 5.5 months now, and most Chihuahuas are full grown, I think, by about 6-7 months. So I don't think she's going to be huge.
Wow, no, it doesn't look like it. But that's good.
Yeah.
You can always carry her around.
That's right.